Welcome. Welcome to this session on thyroid and anti-thyroid drugs. I'm Dr. Ahmed Nawaz Khan from School of Pharmacy. This video lecture is instructional and for educational purpose only. This is not a medical advice or suggestion. Normal thyroid gland secretes two types of hormone. One is iodine containing amino acid and the second is peptide. Iodine containing amino acid like thyroxine and triiodothyronine. Thyroxine, also known as T4 or tetraiodothyronine. Triiodothyronine is T3. The second hormone is a peptide, which is a calcitonin. This triiodothyronine and tetraiodothyronine, they are used to normalize the growth and development of body temperature, and maintain the energy level. Triiodothyronine, it contains 59% of the iodine, while the tetraiodothyronine, it contains the 65% of the iodine. While the calcitonin, which is the second type of the thyroid hormone, it is important for the regulation of the calcium metabolism. The recommended daily adult iodine intake is 150 microgram, and it is increased by 50 microgram, that is 200 microgram, during the pregnancy and lactation, and it is required for children is 250 microgram. This iodide is ingested from food, water, medication, and it is rapidly absorbed and enters an extracellular fluid pool. The thyroid gland removes about 75 microgram a day from this extra fluid pool for the hormone synthesis, and the balance which is remained, it is excreted in the urine. If iodide intake is increased, the fractional iodine uptake by the thyroid is diminished. So once this iodide is taken up by the thyroid gland, it undergoes a series of enzymatic reactions that incorporate into active thyroid hormone. The first step is the transport of the iodine into the thyroid gland by an intrinsic follicle cell, which is basement membrane protein called the sodium iodine symporter, NIS. Some problems related to the thyroid. One is the goiter. Enlargement of the thyroid gland is known as the goiter. When there is an autoimmune disorder that results in hyperthyroidism during the early phase, and when it progresses into the hypothyroidism, if there is destruction of the gland in the later phase, it is known as the Graves' disease. A protein synthesized in the thyroid gland and its tyrosine residue is used to synthesize the thyroid hormone is the thyroglobulin. Thyroid stimulating hormone is an anterior pituitary hormone that regulates the thyroid gland growth, uptake of iodine, and synthesis of the thyroid hormone. Thyrotoxicosis is a medical syndrome which is caused by an excess of the thyroid hormone, and there is thyroxine binding globulin, which is a protein synthesized in the liver that transport the thyroid hormone into the blood. Now, antithyroid drugs. These antithyroid drugs, they inhibit the thyroid hormone synthesis by blocking the peroxidase catalyzed reaction. You can see in this the diagram which is shown that the thioamides, which is the antithyroid category of the drugs, and the example is the methimazole and propyl thiouracil (PTU). These hormones they synthesize they work by inhibit the thyroid hormone synthesis by blocking the peroxidase catalyzed reaction, as well as iodination of tyrosine residue of thyroglobulin. In this, in the one of the flow chart shows that the drug used in the thyroid disease. The disease can be hypothyroidism, where there is a lack of the iodine, and hyperthyroidism, there is an excess of the iodine. In the hypothyroidism, we use the levothyroxine and liothyronine, while during the hyperthyroidism, we use the thiamide like the methimazole and the propyl thiouracil, some iodide, which is the Lugol solution, some beta blocker, and isotope of iodine, that is 131. Okay, now let's talk about the thyroid drugs which are used for the hypothyroidism. The first is the thyroxine. Thyroxine, this is compound belongs to a class of organic compound known as the phenylalanine and its derivatives. These are the compound containing the phenylalanine or its derivative, and which is a result of the reaction of phenylalanine at the amino group or the carboxylic group, or from the replacement of any hydrogen of glycine by a heteroatom. This thyroxine is also known as the levothyroxine or L-thyroxine, and it is synthetically produced from form of this thyroxine, which is a major endogenous hormone secreted by the thyroid gland. This levothyroxine is used primarily to treat the hypothyroidism, a condition where the thyroid gland is no longer able to produce a sufficient quantity of thyroid hormone, that is T4 and T3. During intake of this levothyroxine, it is recommended to avoid the calcium supplements, avoid the grapefruits, because this calcium supplement they interfere with the absorption of the drug and make an insoluble complex. Grapefruit also delay in the absorption, and iron supplements, even the multivalent ions, just like iron, magnesium, calcium, they are not used with this levothyroxine. Now the next is thyrronine, L-thyrronine. This compound belongs to a class of compound same like thyroxine, which is the phenylalanine and its derivatives, and this is the it's a thyroidal hormone T3, which is normally produced by the thyroid gland in a ratio of 4:1 when it is compared with the T4 and T3. This liothyronine or L-thyronine is the active form of the thyroxine, which is composed in the basic chemical structure by a tyrosine with bound iodine. Liothyronine is officially approved for some of the indications or applications. First is the replacement therapy in primary. Primary, that means the thyroidal. Secondary, pituitary, and tertiary, hypothalamic, congenital or acquired hypothyroidism, because hypothyroidism is of multiple types. One is primary, which is the thyroidal; secondary, pituitary kind of hypothyroidism; tertiary, that means hypothalamic, congenital, or some acquired hypothyroidism. It's also used for the diagnostic purposes. during the mild hyperthyroidism or thyroid gland autonomy. Now the next is antithyroid drugs. So the first drug is propylthiouracil. This compound belongs to a class of organic compound known as the pyrimidones. You can see the structure. This is the compound that containing a pyrimidine ring which bears a ketone, and pyrimidine is a six-membered consisting of 4 carbon atom and 2 nitrogen centers at 1 and 3 ring positions. So this is a thiourea antithyroid agent which is inhibit the synthesis of thyroxine and inhibit the peripheral conversion of thyroxine to triiodothyronine. So such way this is used for the treatment of hyperthyroidism, and also it is used for the hyperthyroidism which is due to the overactive thyroid gland, and overactive thyroid gland is the Graves' disease. During the mechanism of action, this drug it binds to the thyroid peroxidase and thereby inhibit the conversion of iodide to iodine. This thyroid peroxidase, which is an enzyme, normally convert the iodide to iodine via hydrogen peroxide as a cofactor, and it also catalyzes the incorporation of the resulting iodide molecule onto the both third and fifth position of the phenol ring of the tyrosine, which is found in the thyroglobulin. The next drug in this category is methimazole, which is a compound belongs to the imidazolene thione moiety, which contain the imidazole ring which bears a thioketone group. This is also a thionamide antithyroid agent which inhibit the synthesis of thyroid hormone. It is considered as 10 times more potent than any other major antithyroid thionamide, and it is the active metabolite of a prodrug that is carbimazole, which is an antithyroid medication. So this drug also used for the treatment of the hypothyroidism in patient with the Graves' disease or having the multinodular goiter. During its action, the methimazole primarily do action by interfering in an early step in thyroid hormone synthesis involving thyroid peroxidase TPO. So this is all about the drugs which are used as thyroid and antithyroids.